Hey, what's up, YouTube? J-Dub here, 50th episode of the J-Dub Show. I'm going to get right down to business because I have a lot to talk about. First of all, there are going to be minor changes to the show. Not a lot of changes, but what I'm going to start doing is making the show more about me. What I mean by that is not, I'm going to get on here every week or every video just, giving a biography of myself or anything like that. But I need to make this show distinctly mine. I need to make it a J-Dub show because I watch a lot of the other reviews and I see, they have their quirks, they have their things that make them, that make them special. And, I need to start doing that more with my channel. How I'm going to do that, I'm going to stop waiting until people piss me off to give my opinions, because I noticed that, I have to wait till I get mad to give my opinions. I'm going to stop that, start giving my opinions more often. But what I have to do to start giving my opinions more often is cut down on the play-by-play in my videos. I'm not saying I'm going to go just run down the list. Oh, this person won that match, this person won that match, and just, go through them quick like that. But I do realize that my reviews are extra long, longer than the average review videos of these wrestling shows. That's because I go down like play by play. I have to go down every single move. I'm still going to get the most important stuff in there, but I'm going to start giving my opinion more. So that's basically all I mean with that. I've been studying, like I said in my last video. I'm still a newbie at this, so I'm still working on doing little tweaks here and everything. So my first order of business, how I'm going to make the show more personal, more about me. I'm going to go down the list of, I'm going to basically go over how I got started watching WWE. Like, I couldn't tell you how I became a wrestling fan, like a pro wrestling fan, period, because I don't remember much. All I know is I was a WCW fan before I was a WWE fan. And I say WWE in this video. WWF, WWE, potato, same thing. But I was a WCW fan before I was a WWE fan. I don't remember when I started watching WCW. All I remember, about the show, I remember feud between Eric Bischoff and Ric Flair. I remember Sting a little bit. I remember Kevin Nash. Remember Wolfpack. Remember NWO. All that good stuff. But on February 22nd, 2009, so just not 2009, 1999, but yesterday, that just so happens made the 10th anniversary of when I started watching WWE, So I only started watching WWE February 22nd, 1999. So a lot of people watching my videos might be surprised that I didn't just pop out of the womb as a WWE fan as much as I talk about them. But I'm at home with my family in the living room watching Nitro. My cousin Liana comes over, and I remember this like it was yesterday. She's like, hey, turn the USA Network. It was on channel 49. She's like, turn to channel 49. So my mom was like, no, we're watching TV, we're watching this. And she's like, no, it's another wrestling show on, but it's better than this one. And she starts talking about this Undertaker and Kane and talking about fire and all of this. So my mom's like, okay, we turn to the show. The ring is on fire. Like, the edges of the ring are on fire. I'm like, looking like, what the hell? I didn't say hell, but I'm looking like, what is going on? So after I watched it, Undertaker ends up winning the match. Afterwards, he burns this bear that Miss McMahon had, this teddy bear. And I was looking like, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. So after that point, I was doing a little flick between the channels. The weeks after that, on Mondays, I was doing a flick between the channels and everything. And, back then we didn't have DVRs or TiVos and everything. So if you want to watch two things at one time, you have to flip between the channels. So that's what I was doing with Nitro and Raw. But after a certain point, I just stopped doing that, and I was totally fixed on Raw. And, WWE, that became like the highlight of my life. I wanted all the clothes, I wanted all of the toys, wanted all of the belts. That's all I would talk about at lunch with my friends in school. How some people talk about no, before I get to that, my favorite superstar then was Road Dogg Jesse James. But then you went into the, because I love D-Generation X, love the New Age Outlaws. Then you go into the McMahon Helmsley era. That was my favorite time in wrestling for me, because that's when Triple H became my favorite wrestler. That's when I started loving Stephanie McMahon. And yeah, like when people talk about the big three, they usually talk about Chrysler, Ford, GM. When I say the big three, I mean Triple H, The Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Like those three guys, if I ever met either one of them in my life, and still to this day, I would probably pass out. Like, forget the actors, forget Will Smith, George Clooney, forget all of them, Julia Roberts. Those were the three people that, like, my idols. Like, I idolized them, like, seriously. Then you put the Hardy Boys in there. Me and my brother used to imitate them so much. Used to get in trouble, flipping off the gates outside, flipping off dressers in the house, doing anything, trying to do backflips and whatever. But yeah, ever since I was a little kid, I was a wrestling fan. So and it's came along with me as I got older. So yeah, I guess that's how I ended up on YouTube talking about wrestling. And let's talk about the people now that keep me going on YouTube. Like I say in every video, thank you so much for even taking out your time to click the yellow button to subscribe. But even more thanks to the people that keep me rolling, keep this channel rolling. Because, if I don't care if I had 10 billion subscribers, if nobody commented on the videos, that would, like, it wouldn't even matter. Like, I wouldn't even find a purpose of getting on camera every day and doing something like this. So I like to thank the people that helped me out and, pulled this channel along, the long way that we've come in such short time. Going down the list, Icon Matthews 1. He was with the channel before the show even started. Like when I had my, made the video about my crazy teacher and everything, he was on there. Then it was a point in time where he was the only one commenting on the videos. He still giving me a good review and everything. And yeah, so, and I heard in one of his videos that he has food poisoning. So, get well soon. I'm wishing you a speedy recovery, and thanks. King of Kings 111, Toto 4545. It's funny how he became a subscriber of the show. He saw my Randy Orton video. All he saw was the title, and he thought I was trying to bash WWE. So he sent me a message like, "Oh man, I was gonna send you hate mail, but I actually watched the video and saw you weren't hating on WWE. So I decided to subscribe, and I found that so funny. So thanks for subscribing to the show, Toto 4545. Holy Wisp, thanks. OCT 456, thanks. Crack Ho Bitch, that's actually somebody's username on YouTube. Thanks. That's the one that's always coming on the videos asking me, oh, you talk so much about TNA, you hate them. Why do you still put yourself through torture and watch the shows? It's because I like to see reactions from people like you. So, thanks. Mr. Underdog 12, thanks. Spinnernet 1, Radius 2X, LL Cool JJ Jabari, WB Bagley. For like fellow shooters on YouTube that are actually subscribed to me, I'm subscribed to all of them. Enjoy their videos. Spinnernet 1, he's the authority for me. Like, he's the top guy for me. Him, T-Slay, when it comes to this wrestling thing. Radius 2X, he has a very entertaining show. Like, if you watch his show, you're going to know it's him. You're going to remember him if you see his show, because, he has his quirks about him that make him him, that make his show, and his show is very enjoyable. LL Cool JJJ Jabari. At first, we got into this little tiff in the beginning because, he was so, TNA rules, WWE sucks. But, he's flipped on that, so that's a good thing. He's came to see reality. So, yeah, that's great. WB Bagley, his channel is half politics, half professional wrestling. Exactly what I wanted to model my channel after. So thanks for subscribing. Also, ECW Paul Best XD, WWE Fan 1987. This is probably a subscriber I have the most fun with because we're always arguing over Maurice. He just doesn't get a clue. So yeah, she wants me, not you. I'm sorry to say that, but still, thanks for subscribing to the channel. Y2J Fan LOL, the dude for life. AHH Ant. He's one of my friends on MySpace. Thanks for subscribing. Chris Talk Show Rule. He always gives the show a good review. One of the first to make a comment. And he always gives the show a good review, even if I don't think it was a good video. So thank you so much. Avery220, Only King Juba, WWE JR88 fan, MVP fan 1919, Drama Side 4, The Wrestling Hero, Dr. Santo 91, Mr. Phenomenal 108, The Scorpion Show. He's actually my inspiration to start making these videos. So thanks, and I enjoy your videos. Also, the Instant Classic 39, Ali Mac 2, New York Giants fan for the win, WWE TNA Guru, J Chusis 99, The Enigma 99. If I forgot your name, I'm sorry. I will get to you in another video. But to all of these people, thank you so much, because you're what's keeps me going, and couldn't do it without you. So yeah, peace out.